this is GregTech, and today we are playing another episode of GregTech New Horizons Season 2. And in this episode, let me just stop this. Sorry. Yeah, in this episode, we're finally slowly going back to progression. First things first, one of my current problems is my armor. I want to upgrade it. Yeah, actually I can be able to make Quantum Suite for a long while, but I was holding on it. Not anymore. And after that, we will plan for our expansion. Yeah. Now, let's start with the armor first. The armor, by the way, we have to sacrifice this guy first. Are you in? Yeah, assembler. Okay. And we cannot fly anymore. For a while, not permanently. And yeah, with that, we can actually finally have some thingy-majiggies. And later, let's put this guy, and this guy. Those are the fixed ones. And also this. And the only difference thing with this one should be sensor. By the way, quantum chestplate part is ready and we cannot wear it. Okay. You require IV, okay. This LUV circuits for its tungsten steel wire, tungsten steel screw. Ah, sorry, those guys. I missed those guys. And yeah, later the chest plate. The chest plate will require this and 2 of this. Yep. Then leggings. Actually, let's move it. And it will take a while. By the way, as you can see, the thingy Quantum Suite helmet recharges in my inventory because I made this between episodes. Wireless charger. It just connects to power and charges anything I hold. Up to this one, up to EV. So yeah, anything up to EV can be recharged on my head. And by the way, let's Shift L. Okay. And what were your toggling thingy? Okay, I found how to enable night vision with this. Basically, what you have to do is come to the options, controls, and IC2. Yeah. You have to set the Alt key and mod switch key. And if you press those together, you enable night vision. Also for flight, yes, our new chestplate has flight. You have to press boost key and mod switch key together. And let's wear it. Oh, nice. Quantum jetpack enabled. And voila! We can fly now. We can fly. And now we are waiting for the rest of the stuff. And the first part will be leggings and then the boots. Yep. By the way, this enables us for a really fast movement. And the last part, I don't know, those together has a really high defense. And we're waiting for our boots. Also, we're gonna upgrade both boots and helmet. The helmet will be upgraded to quantum goggles of revealing. I first have to make a nanosuite goggles of revealing, And for that, we have to make a electric goggles of revealing. The same thing with Boots of the Traveler. Yeah. And that's a painful process, but it does the job. And after that, we're gonna upgrade this guy to Gravity Chestplate, but it's not near. It is in the far, far future. This is probably the armor set we are gonna use for a while, but I'm still planning to go back to Terrasteel 1 in the near future, because Terrasteel has interesting properties. But this guy actually allows us to skip the spacesuit part. Now let's look at that part. Where is it? Where is it? This one. This guy allows us to skip this one. Also, this is also a fully hazmat environment, so we don't need this guy anymore. And let's test it. Let's test. Yeah, no uranium poisoning. And yeah, voila. We now have a new armor set. Now, let's look at our other bottlenecks. My first thing to tackle would be oil processing. Actually, both oil and benzene processing, and also everything processing. I'm not going to use this building for that. Actually, should I use this building and move the other chemical processes to another building? That might be a good idea. After oil processing, we'll continue with our lead line. Because if you remember correctly, let's come here, IV. We didn't get osmium and ruthenium. Those two are missing for us, so we cannot make HSS. Oh, that too. And so we cannot make Ruridit ingot. After those two finished, we will stop with the factory for a small while and continue with our space race. And maybe I can make Vajra too, I'm not sure. Actually, that might be useful. Anyway, we'll continue with our space race and make tier 3 rockets and visit those planets. And then continue with some Naquadah. After Naquadah, we will continue with Botania a bit. So that's our goals, and my biggest current high-end goal is the multi-block assembler and the circuit assembler. Those are my biggest bottlenecks, and I want to rush to them. Anyway, let's go to the crafting! And now for the last part, we have Quantum Boots of the Traveler. Oh yeah. And with that... Okay, we are fast. I think there should be a way to toggle the speed of this guy. But I'm not sure. Okay. Night vision enabled. Okay. Now, by the way, this guy has 5% wish discount. If you remember correctly, our Boots of the Season has a really high discount. Not anymore, because it is completely seasonal. So our currently most discount providing parts are those two. And then these two. Do I have any other with discounts? I guess not. If you know anyway, any other way without providing me with warp, I don't want it. Please comment it. And also maybe those. Yeah. We will look at things, but I think our current situation should be sufficient. Anyway, let's go back to the planning and crafting a lot of things. And at the end, I decide to make this area, but it is, as you can see, it is small for, well, installation towers. Well, because I ended up deciding that let's come here. This area is much more suited for oil, biodiesel, etc. processing. So I will move every other chemical process here. The other chemical processes are mostly LCRs. And anything that isn't LCR will be in the basement floor. So yeah. Also, those guys are catwalks, and you can trigger their faces by wrench clicks. So yeah, that's too. What I'm also planning is I'm gonna add an elevator here. A different kind of elevator, actually something I done years and years and years ago. For my Turkish viewers, if you ever watched my Kasa series, yeah, you saw that elevator before. But this time it will be powered by computers. And also, I'm waiting for another thing. These guys, because I decide to make a Vajra. Thanks to HempCorp's information, I now know I can toggle the single break functionality with Vajra. That was the main reason that I refused to make this guy for years. Actually, for 12 years for my YouTube career. Yeah, I refused to build one of those. And now I will make one. All I have to make is wait, 5 more that superconductor ingots, IV ingots. Then it will be ready. And the Vajra is complete. Voila! And this guy is, well, the tooltip set, the quest itself said, a universal thingamajiggy, universal pickaxe. It can dig anything with one hit. Dirt, one hit. And thank you, Enderman. This guy's one hit. And let's come here. This should be a safe option. Yep. It can also break things that can be only broken by wrench. Like this. Yeah. Never we have to search for different tools just for breaking things. We can just break everything. So, what we're gonna need for elevator? I think I have to record that part tomorrow for myself because I'm really sick. But let's say elevator. Let's say what we are going to use is in this menu. Okay, Basically, base elevator is like this, and how can I... Do I have to put a normal track where, yes, we need this to be powered up. A lever. Okay, come here and... Yep, as you can see, now we can power this guy here, and if we do this... Yep, this is the basic premise of this fella. And now the parts we are most excited. Not this. Clear. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is we're gonna copy a basic script. Where is... Okay. Raw. Get the URL. Thank you. We get... Yeah, voila. Elevator controller. But first we have to change something. Input size, I think should be 5. Yeah. This is a really basic Lua code, and as you can see, it's not looking like the standard Open Computers codes, because it is designed for microcontrollers. And what we are gonna do is a really interesting thing. We have an empty ROM here. Let's take this guy, replace this guy. This still continues. Now, flash. And then elevator controller.lua. Yes, and elevator. Now the code is written. And it's named elevator. And we place a ROM here. We have a microcontroller here with a redstone card, CPU, and RAM. Actually, this can just use the basic one. Yeah. The most basic one. Because the entire code, let's look at together. It is quite simple. First, the pull signal is just wait for any event. Then it tries to get the pressed button. If it detects any pressed button, it returns it. And then if pressed nil and not nil, that means if there's anything pressed, any button pressed, then for all redstone outputs, it loops if the ID is that E is equal to the pressed one, the same one, it turns it on. Everyone else turns off. That's the entire code. So yeah, the most basic RAM will be plenty sufficient. And let's build this. In the meantime, by the way, if my sound is muffled, because I'm sick. Now, we have this guy here. Control panel. You can craft it with any hollow cover. And what this guy does is... I could make... Okay. I should have made the dedicated call button. Anyway, we will place those guys here. Those guys will correspond to the floors itself. And as well. And let's look at the back. This is a test. I just want to make sure the placement. This is the placement. By the way, those panels are directly connected to the bundled cable. We have 2 lines of bundled cables. They are not connected. Bundled. By the way, you can color the bundled cables, but I didn't bother with it. So, the microcontroller will stay here, and we also have to connect power to it. Not regular power, but Open Computers power. I can just simply pull from here. Yeah. And then it will control the elevator. By the way, you can see the code working on my test world. If I do this, the white one on. If I do this, orange on. And if I do this, it doesn't do anything. If I do this, magenta on. Same, 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 same. The code is simple, and it works. And the microcontroller is also ready. So what we're gonna do is cable. Do I have enough cables? I might not. Let's order 64 more. And place this guy right here. Yep. And then the power. And all the cabling is done. Now let's run this. And let's bring our analyzer. And if I do this, it seems running. By the way, as you can see, those guys are connected after I put the thingy-majiggy here. So, yep. And I just ruined some things. That's why I didn't want to make Vajra for a while. For a really long while. Because I cannot control it. And control is important. In Turkish we have a saying. Kontrolsüz güç, güç değildir. And voila! And yeah, I think I have to make things 1 level upper. Let's do that. Okay, now everything should be perfect. Yes. Come here. Go about 1 below. 1 more below. Yep. Our elevator is successful. Let's go to the top floor. Voila! The elevator controller is done. Now, all I have to do is place some monoglass here, some door, and this building is done. Next episode, I will put all the chemical reactors here, and maybe some extra stuff to this building. And also, I have to fill this area a bit. This is the elevator shaft. So yeah, the computer-powered elevator. Let's do this, and why did I start? Yeah, start the thingy-majiggy. Well, I cannot talk while sick. The control, no, the shaders, yeah. The shaders while recording. Anyway, I'm currently sick. I don't feel good, but at least I'm feeling good about our progression. That is a fun side project, and also we upgraded nearly all of our gear. The flying is a bit annoying, it's slower than before, but we can handle it. We still have our glide, so rest of the stuff is wonderful. And also I will probably soon be getting the polygon tiara. So, this is GregTech, and have an amazing day.